Click on Enable Effect, and voila. Look at Input 1, and you notice now how Input 1 has exactly that little blue line. So this is how you guys, as the switcher engineer, you guys know which inputs have a virtual effect, a virtual set, or some sort of effect attached to the input. And when we turn that Enable Effect off, again, we just go right back to the straight camera shot. So it's enabling you to understand like what you're going to be using, how you know that an effect is assigned. So when you bring it up and you're switching, you will have total confidence that you know, you're going to be able to have your set live on the screen. Now notice that this set that we generated in Lightwave has a foreground and it also has a background. Oh, I feel like a flight attendant. Foreground, background. And notice that in the background we also have an area where we've also allocated another video source that we're using. So how do we know when we're running the switcher what video source we're using? Well, again, we've got that third row. It's called the effects row. And notice how we've got VCR1 highlighted. If we go to the VCR tab, we're simply going to, you can see that we have that clip playing from VCR1, and we can simply just select different clips to play in the background like we're doing right now. Those could be camera shots, those could be clips, they could be anything. They could be PowerPoint pages from your external laptop. So this is really nice. And again, what you're seeing here are just us going back from our side angle to our front angle. And we can literally, from the switcher, you could have one virtual set that has 6 different camera angles, or you could have 6 different virtual sets. And you can easily switch back and forth between them. So besides doing a take back and forth between these different effects, we could also load in a transition and do a real transition back and forth between them. So we could do a real-time digital video effect or a wipe or any of those different things. And again, what's exciting about this in these live virtual sets, you know, you can generate these scenes by yourself. Here we have a nice page peel. So what I wanted to do is you can see that for these live sets, I've got 2 cameras that are locked down, but I really wanted to be able to show you some sets where you can see me head to toe walking around. So I thought, well, gosh, that's going to take so much time during my demo because then we're going to have to pull the camera back and switch that out. And I thought, oh, wait a minute. I'll just make some clips of it. So Monday night, I stayed after. Yeah, see, I stay after school to make my demos even better. I stayed after and I created these clips. So Rex, let's bring up the first clip, which is, let's bring up the teapot and the column effect. Now these are just examples of what you could do. Again, remember, you can use any 3D program. We manufacture Lightwave 3D, so of course we're going to use Lightwave 3D to make our scenes. This is a set where we've got different objects in it, and we've allocated in this 3D scene that we would have real-time reflection, and notice that I'm actually being warped under the surface of that 3D object. And now how did I record this? Well, I set up my set just like I showed you doing the live sets earlier, and then when I was ready to walk out, all I did was I clicked on this little record output button. Again, the moment you record, you click on that button, it's recording everything that you're doing in the system and your final output. So this is one example. This is another one. This is showing some nice radiosity, and notice how the shadow is also warped onto that sphere surface, and you can also see an awesome real-time shadow. So again, you can generate any kind of scene that you want to, whether it's a 3D scene or a 2D scene. And of course, this is the ultimate scene where we've got a nice video wall. And here we have 3 different sources being utilized all simultaneously. We have a camera source, which is me, that's being keyed. We have a second source, which is the video playback that we have in the wall. And we have a third source, which is that plasma screen playing our Tricaster Studio logo. And most importantly, what you're seeing is that we have the real-time reflection of all that moving real video, and then we also have the reflection on top of the reflection of me walking around on top of it. Nice. Thank you, Rex. I was just, again, you're psychic. You know, I think we're pretty much married after this because we're like the virtual set demo. This is the guy I'm working with. He's helping me run the switcher while I'm talking about this stuff. So again, what you're seeing here right now is now we've gone to a live virtual set again. And now we're showing you, oh, you know, we can do so many different things. What we're doing now in our lovely virtual set is we are overlaying a clip that was saved with an alpha channel background. So it's just transparent. We generated the Tricaster studio and the graphics and the animated little bug down in the corner and this graphic up here. And we also have this lovely crawl that goes across the screen. And essentially, that is playing back from this overlay area. Just like you can overlay lower thirds, we can also overlay clips. So ahead of time, we generated this nice little overlay so we can look really sophisticated that we're doing all these multiple things together at the same time. We have 2 live inputs going, and notice how as we're doing this effect that it is indeed live on both sides, right? You're seeing me move around here. So now we're actually doing a transition between my 2 synthetic sets in my switcher.